Hi, welcome to another video. This video is going to show you how to replace the window regulator on a rear door of a Peugeot 308. This 308 is Mark 1, so from 2007 to 2011, 12, 13, something like that. This specific car is a 2009. This is my original door and someone clobbered it, so it's got some damage on the other side. Bought another door from a Breakers, French Spares, in north of Nottingham. I recommend them for French car parts. French Spares, you'll find them on eBay or on the internet. Bought a replacement door and the window regulator is seized. I need to take this good window regulator off my damaged door and fit it to the replacement. So obviously I've already taken off the door trim. This trim just pops off. In the window switch you've got one screw under a plastic popper. Pop out the little plastic cap with a small screwdriver, undo the screw. Torx 20. Hopefully you can see that. Torx 20. There's also Torx 20 on this end of the trim. You simply prise the panel away from the door. There's a clip there. Hopefully you can see my black pointer. One there, one there, one over here, one up here, and then you slide the whole panel upwards to release it from the glass. I already have some of these trim clips for the door panels. That's the Peugeot part number. I think you can find them on eBay as well. Just a few pounds for a few clips. So using a knife, trimmed around here, took that off, and on the regulator I can see a bolt here, one here, 10mm head, so M6, but two rivets at the top. Nothing is ever easy. And two rivets. So I put my drill on charge half an hour ago. I'm going to drill out these rivets first and then take the bolts out and see where we are. So I've drilled out these rivets, 5mm drill. Now we've got the two bolts. I'm thinking you could get in the back and undo the motor, but I don't want to lose this gear and the way this wire is wrapped around that gear. You can hear that's tight. So 1, 2, they're drilled out. So it looks like it lifts up, but I don't know how the window attaches to the regulator. So let's have a look. Need to get this clip off really. You just push it. Don't know, we'll have a look in a minute. So if I lift this up, and it's solid, probably because the window's already up. I think I need to figure out a way of getting the window down so that this can move up. I'll have a think about it and come back to you. Right, so I probably shouldn't have, but I need to see what holds this window regulator to the glass. I've taken off the motor housing for Torx 20s and I'm turning the motor clockwise. And the window, don't know if you can see that wire moving, the window is coming down. Hopefully you can see that there. I've seen replacement complete assemblies on eBay for like £12. So, you know, even if I damage the whole lot, it's £12. But at least by the time I get this off, I'll know how to replace one. And so will you. So keep on turning it. Right, I can see the glass here. The glass is coming down here. Let me keep on turning, see what we can see. Aha! Now I can see something moving in here. I have got a light on, but this camera screen still looks dark. Right, so what holds this regulator to this window? So now if your motor is shot and you need to get the window down or put the window up, you know what to do. Aha, look, there we go. One Torx screw. So if I'd known that, I could have put a Torx drive up there and get onto that screw. So now let me see what Torx drive it is, probably a 40, and we'll undo that and see where we are. So that Torx, not a 40, it's a 30, Torx 30. And now we have the window down, you'll see the whole thing can lift up now. So I'll undo the window first. There we are, Torx 30. Right, so now if I push the window up, cool, that's heavy. It's going to slide down. Maybe if you've got someone to hold the window up for you. So now if I lift this window regulator up, unslot it, turn it around, there's the window, oh, there's the clip. Hopefully you can see it in this poor lighting, but I have got a light on behind me. Jammed a screwdriver in, but I don't want to damage the glass. I might keep it as a spare. Aha, now I can see the plug. Right, so I'll lift the back of this clip up. There we go. Voila, so I did this video because there was no video on YouTube showing me how to do it. Like all my videos, I show how to get things done. Whether it's electronics, cars. I happen to be the lucky owner of a 308. So I'm guessing you could take off the motor with these Torx drives. They look like 40s. But you don't want to lose the orientation of this gear. And it looks like it may stay put in this metal housing. But I didn't want to take the risk. I'll try it with the old one. Once we've got the old one off, the faulty one off the car, I'll take it apart and we'll see can you do it in situ, which just means getting a low, shallow Torx 40, whatever that is, and swapping the motor. So the motor turns that gear and this goes up and down, and one screw fixing it to the glass. Simple, when you know how. So I needed a tool this size to get to the window without dropping it, and I undid the screw and the window regulator still wouldn't move up because the window was seized and the bracket wouldn't come away from the old assembly. As I say, the door was from a breaker's. So this is my original motor. I've connected the switch. One end, other end. I've got this cloth stopping the window dropping. Located this fastener, that one, and I've got a screw and a screw holder that I'm going to put in one of these holes. I'll put this fastener at the back. One's enough. There's the Torx 30, bottom of the window. There's my posi drive, fastener behind. Job done. Well, so just before I go, so you need a Torx 20 to take the door panel off and the back of the motor, or this Torx 30 was too deep, to get between the door panel and the motor. So in this screwdriver I've got a Torx 30. Took that out, put it into one of these tools, so it's quite shallow. That did the job, but I still couldn't raise the regulator because it was stuck to the window where it's come from my breakers, seized a bit. So I still undid the motor and wound it down by hand. But I put it all back together. You saw the motor working, the door's back together, it's now fully functional. I said we would see, can we just replace this motor in situ? So Torx 30, I'm assuming you could get behind, get in there like this with it fitted to the car. Torx 30. 1, 2, 3. So this would obviously save drilling those rivets out and having to find some sort of M5 nuts and bolts. So so yes, it does come off and that stays put. You don't want to upset this. Well, that's the answer then. If you know the motor is faulty, you can replace it in situ. Just get a Torx 30. So there's a closer look at the gear. So now you know how to remove and replace a window regulator from a Peugeot 308. If you found this helpful, don't forget to click like. If you want to donate a coffee, the link is down below. Thanks for watching.